Let's all go to Cargonia, land of stolen pains. Obey the quartermaster, unless he is a link. Cargotek's got a station, find more stuff to take. But the boss is never satisfied until the station breaks.
Nice. Well, just another day on Space Station 13. Apparently I'm a chef, and apparently I'm very Swedish. So, it's me and Henry Gregory. And you know what? Today, I'm gonna make some sushi, I think. What do I got in here? Emergency auto injector. It's boring. That's very boring. I want that beaker, though. What else is in there? A dropper? Also very boring. So, we are here in good old-fashioned cog map. I'm going to take all of these horrible boozes, and I'm going to take this little beaker here, and I'm going to pour them in. Because these boozes contain trace chemicals, which are very useful, believe it or not, to what I'd like to call fuckery. So, we throw this, we throw that there. Boom. We take this and we throw this in here. And we're just pouring it in the large beaker. We're going to pour it in the liquor bucket. Boom. Throw it there. We're going to take this out. We're going to pour that in there. Boom, boom, boom. It all goes in large beaker. Because I'm going to start taking these chemicals out. And I'm gonna see what I can do with them. Because I'm the chef, you know. So I'm going to take his wild and weird alcohols and I'm going to make them into unique ice creams. Because I think that being a dessert chef is really exciting. And large beaker is full now. So I'm going to take my box of horrible prison wine. And I'm going to put it in here. We're going to see what we got. Beer, ethanol, honey, mugwort, unstable mutagen, atropine, cryostylane. Huh? Interesting. Alright, so we're going to take this, the receptacle, and we're going to transfer all of this to the storage tank. We're going to take this large beaker, we're going to put it in storage tank 1, and we're going to say 100 units. And then we're going to eject the large beaker, and then we're going to pick it up off the ground, which I believe it should be. No, put it in my hand for once, thank God. Alright, then we're going to put that large beaker there, and we're going to do this, and we're going to make some ice cream for bad boys and girls who like to cause trouble. And we're going to pour this in there. We're going to have some fun. I don't give a fuck what's in these. I'm going to use them. We're just going to pour it in here. Because these things usually have traces of alcohol in them. They also have other things, this being Goon Station. And those other things can be very exciting. So we're going to pour this in here. We're going to make some ice cream. With these crazy things for people who just want something exciting, you know? Alright, the beaker is full. Let's take this beaker that's full. We're going to put it in here. We're going to run it through and see what we got. Lithium, iron, honey, and some prions. Neat. Alright, so we're going to take this. We're going to put on storage tank 1. And we're going to put 100 units of it. And then we're going to eject the large beaker. We get that large beaker in our hand. We're going to pour this in here. It's all in there. We're going to take this, we're going to pour it all in there. That's empty. We're going to take this. Because they never pour these drinks out at the bar. I do when I'm the barkeep. Just because people get lazy and they throw things around. And I'm like, you know what? Fine. I'll give you something to drink. I'll let you drink all you want. And it's fine. I mean, all I'm going to do is go down there and make some horrible fucking food. I mean, I am the bar, or I'm the chef man this time around, and I can do what I want, because I'm the chef. You know? Radio station's playing some music, now playing a song called G. Whatever that means. You know what's really funny is when I was young, my grandmother wanted to get me a shirt. Well, when I was younger, my grandmother wanted to get me a shirt. And so she went out to, I believe it was a Target, and just bought the first shirt she saw that she thought I would like. She knew nothing about me. So, as no one knows anything about a kid who's a teenager. So she got me a G-Unit shirt. And I laughed and laughed and laughed, and she was really scared that I wouldn't like it, but I wore it. Much to everybody's chagrin. They thought I was a little bit stupid and crazy, but it made her happy. I think that's kind of important. Grandmothers need to be happy. Alright, I got ingredients. See, I got Piscetti noodles, Spacegetti noodles, Spaghetti noodles, Spaghetti noodles, and Spetty noodles. Well done. Alright, now I'm gonna get my knife out of here. I don't know where the... Oh yeah, they did change the sprite of the goon knife, that's right. I'm just gonna handle this right now. Cut him into bitcharoni, and then I put that on there, put this in here, put that there. Alright, you know what? I need to clean my area here. Yeah. No screaming, please. And you know what? I am gonna make some more sushi. I also have a lot of ice cream cones back here, which is kind of cool. I need the seaweed roller for this, don't I? Rolling pin, ice cream cone, spaghetti noodles, corn cobs, let's see, serving tray, rolling pin, soup pot. That's right. We can make soup now. Yeah, see there. I'm gonna make some soup. I think I gotta light this bitch. I think. Which means I need some form of fire. It appears there was a fire or pressure loss back there. Which does happen. Alright, let's get in this toolbox. There we go. Knowing Goon Station, this is an old-style mechanical or primitive. Oh my god, is it eating my seaweed? You motherfucking mouse. You motherfucker, I'm gonna fuck you up. You ate my seaweed. That sounds like a healthy fart there. Alright, so let's look at this. Oh, it says this model doesn't have a built-in igniter. You have to light it manually. Alright. No. Do I need a lighter? Why would they not have a built-in igniter that is a goon... chef. Yes. What's up? I'm a mad bomber. How mad on a scale of 0 to 10? Oh. A butt bomb. Oh dear. Nice. That was hilarious. A butt bomber. I like it. Now I need to find a lighter. Anyways. No. I need a lighter. A lighter. Need anything grown? Grow some spicy food. I want peppers. My guy's talking completely ridiculous. You know. Will it work? I don't know. I mean, I'm trying to light this thing. I can't seem to open it. Examine. Need to light it manually. Alright, I'd love to. Do I have to put this on top first? I don't know. We're learning today. I think I may need an actual lighter though, which would be a problem. Well, let's make some seaweed sushis first. Let's make some sushis. There's the cutlery set. What's in here? It's a lot of knives and shit. Oh god, I got ants. Oh, I'm not worried. It's just ants. This is not the worst thing that could happen. I mean, I got spaghetti noodles. It's not so bad. I mean, I'll just take these dunk pockets out. And I'll start with them. And I'll just start, you know, taking these dunk pockets and frying them or whatever. No one's gonna get mad at that. I mean, I'm a chef. They should know not to trust me. Apparently there's a blob going on, and here I am just trying to enjoy the art of shit posting. 3 blobs. Alright, lightly fried dunk pocket. Wow. If you saw a chef whipping stuff like this on the counter, you know that that is a quality restaurant. And that he is a quality spaceman. Are those matches? Is that a book of matches? That isn't a book of matches. Maybe it's one of them stoves. My grandma used to have a gas stove like that. She'd almost burn her fucking house down every time she did it. Oh shit, I just lit the whole matchbook on fire. Cool. That is hilarious. A little bit of fire. I'll just throw this in the garbage while it's on fire. No big deal. Looks like this is not the method. Light it manually. So apparently I need to fill the soup pot first, which shouldn't be a problem. I mean, put some mouse meat in there. You know, some mouse meats. Some mouse meats. Shouldn't be difficult. Maybe some ants. I mean, who doesn't like a little bit of bitey soup, right? So we got our thing. I'll just scoop some ants in there. Give me some ants. Come on, ants. I just gotta click on that right little pixel. There we go. Got my ants in there. Ants. And then, what else? There's some more ants in there. I hear them. I hear the ants. I can hear them moving around. When I was a kid once, I had a horrible nightmare. I mean, a horrible nightmare where, I had ants crawling all over my body, and I woke up in the middle of the night and they were crawling all over my body. They were crawling out of a wall socket. Kind of terrifying when you realize sometimes your dreams are real. There, okay. I had to put the soup on before I could light it. Goon mechanics. Making soup. Alright, I need to get some bowls. I need to get some bowls, and I need to serve people some soup. Some zupa. Zupa for you. Buff Remy meat, buff Remy meat, buff Remy meat, soup and ants broth. Ah, yes. Just like Mama used to make. See, sometimes you gotta go back to them old world recipes. And you just gotta make soup for the people. I made some fresh soup for you guys. Just gonna ladle some ants out, some of that ant broth, while they fight the blob. Which is none of my business. Fresh soup in bar. Fresh soup. I mean, it's all about that. That fresh soup. I mean, with soup you can feed a lot of people. That's why soup's always been kind of the staple of poor folk. And when I was poor, I made a lot of soup. Cabbage soup and stuff like that. It's making me some hot soup for the boys. He's playing some crazy shit on the radio. Oh man, we're out of soup. Guess I gotta make more. Alright, soup. What are we gonna put in there? I'm gonna put some of these nuggets in there. I'm gonna make 2 soups. One with lots of tindies in it. Because as we know, breaded chicken floats in broth quite well. I think some tindies and some, what else? Some dog pockets ought to work. Put those in that soup there. And a fine broth of perhaps ants. That was a creepy bit of music there. Come on. Come on, ants. I know you want in here. There we go. Got some fresh ant broth. Oh god, did I just put ants in the space cola? Oh, I'm a monster. Imagine getting a big ol' cup of ants. At the end of your hot day, working out in the yard, come in, ice cold can of ants. Carbonated ant. What did I just do? Oh god. What is this, the butter tray? Did I add my beaker to... Oh my god, look at all that butter. Well, nothing adds flavor like butter. Let's go ahead and make some soup. We're gonna make some soup. Do-do-do-do-do-do. And see, I never made soup in Goon before this because it was relatively new. And this is kind of what you do in Space Station 13. You go, I don't know how to do this. And you don't open a guide if you can help it. You just experiment. You touch things and you make soup, you know, like I'm doing. Making great soup. Add some cola to that, you know. Oh man, look at that. Poured some Coke in there with all that butter and tindies. Oh man. Alright, let's make our ant soup first, I think. Here we go, and take our blowtorch, light that up. Boom. Dude, I am making a quality soup. I bet this kitchen smells wonderful. There's just a few ants crawling around. It's not a big deal. Apparently the blob is somewhere in engineering. I'm trying to stay out of that, you know. That's not my business. Not my business at all. A distant explosion, that's engineering doing something. That's not my business. I'm just making me some soup, man. See, that looks good. Butter, and butter soup and ant's broth. What a fine soup. What a fine soup. I think this will be a hit. I think people will really enjoy this. I would. I think that would be a great pickup to the day. Just a little bit of soup. Add a little bit of soup. Add a little bit of soup. Add a little bit of soup. There we go. A fine array of soups for a good cold spaceman's eve. Just gonna get some soup out of that. Put that in there. Put this in here. We're gonna put some soup there. Little bit of soup. Who doesn't like some soup, man? Let me out, he says. Let me out here. Okay. Have some soup.
Hey there, friends. Getting run down at your post and need something to pick you up? Head on out to one of our fine vending machines and get yourself a cup of Discount Dan's Quick Noodles. Guaranteed to be filling and tasty, these little wonders are full of vitamins and other good stuff and are scientifically proven to be safe and healthy under laboratory conditions. And with so many exciting flavors of Discount Dan's Quick Noodles available, it's always a surprise when you get one out of that slot. Wow! So remember, just 8 little credits will get you the noodles you crave without making a trip to the galley or cafeteria. Your pocketbook will thank you, and so will your stomach. Discount Dan's Quick Noodles, available in every Nanotracin station in the system. Discount Dan's is a registered trademark of Nanotracin, all rights reserved. Discount Dan is not a licensed chef. Medical claims have not been reviewed by lawyers and are subject to change. Do not use Discount Dan if you are nursing or pregnant or plan to be implanted by aliens. Nanotracin employees are reminded that contracts of service include non-complaint clauses. Discount Dan's, because it's what's available.
I think he's trying to muscle into my business. He just doesn't like soup. Fucking Nanotracin, always shitting on the little guy. There we go. I'm gonna have some of my own soup. Oh, well, I guess not. Maybe I'll have to pour it in a beaker first. There we go. Wow, the public radio host is, thanking Discount Dan's for his ulcerative colitis and for his, public broadcasting support. So here's what I'm going to do is I'm going to call that radio station and give him a piece of my business. Unfortunately, I also just realized I'm Swedish and he won't be able to understand me. Well, let's try it, shall we? Hello? Is this the Radio Men's? Oh, did we beat the blob? We beat the blob. Holy shit. Soup beat the blob. Soup beat the blob. Bork, bork, bork. I did my part.
Now I met Sam Jones on a dockside night in a rundown Viking bar. A kid of maybe 15 years at that purely nowhere star. He had no ship, he had no skills, no name or family. And he looked at me like a thirsty soul at a boundless salty sea. For space is wide and good friends are too few. Captain, take me with you. Captain, I'll work for free. I was spacer born and stranded here. Dockside's not for me. Now that tale sure is an old one. Some stationer unwise had slept up with some spacer love and got herself this prize. For space is wide and good friends are too few. And the kid grows up all restless and dreams of faring free. The stars and the worlds and foreign docks and things he'll never see. A spacer's more than born, I said, he's trained from infancy. And you've grown up station side, boy, you're no use to me. For space is wide and good friends are too few. Well, I saw him take that hope of his and turn his face away. Not give up, no, he'd never quit, just try further down the way. Hey kid, I said, you're stubborn if you work with half that will. Well, our engineer could use a hand, but we've got a berth to fill. For space is wide and good friends are too few. He stood there with that scowling look as if he hadn't heard. And then the tears ran down his face, but he didn't say a word. No, he never was much for talking after we took him on board. Yes, sir, yes, ma'am, no, sir, were all the words that he'd afford. For space is wide and good friends are too few. Now the engineer, Kate Meacham, well, her eyes were going bad. She knew I knew, and that kid I sent drove old Kate raving mad. Out she'd yell, and he'd lie low until old Kate got cool. Then back he'd go, and he'd do the scut, while Kate would call him a fool. For space is wide, and good friends are too few. In time, Kate's eyes got much worse, and every crewman knew. But Kate herself, well, her heart would stop on the day she left the crew. That close-mouthed kid would never talk, he just covered Kate's mistakes. Kate, he'd say, check the number 4, or Kate, that's 9.8. For space is wide and good friends are too few. Now we made our rounds of the ports we used from Halley's to Almar. And one jump, all of our luck ran out at a little K-class star. We hit a rock, a vane went down, the ship went kiting through. No way to stop, and no damn thing that a rescue ship could do. For space is wide and good friends are too few. The number 3 bar, Kate Meacham said, that's broken on that vein. I'll send a man up, I said then, first hope I'd entertained. No way, said Kate, it's outside work, we can't fix that from here. And to pull that thing with a high-V charge is a job for the engineer. For space is wide and good friends are too few. Now we rode in dust at 3/4 sea with our shields all down and null. Kate, I said, it's hell out there, dust is chewing up our hull. It'll chew a hard suit faster still, 10 minutes is all you'll last. Die an hour later, old Kate said, I'll just work a little fast. For space is wide and good friends are too few. Well, old Kate put that hard suit on, she went out in the driving hail of a high-V gas that scoured our hull with a shriek like a banshee wail. Her voice came back so thin and weak that we could hardly hear. I'm on it now, I'm at the vane, I've got the cover clear. For space is wide and good friends are too few. And silence then, a long, long while, all drowned in static hiss. Damn this thing, my faceplate's fogged, my sight's gone all to mist. Kate, I said, get back inside, someone else will go. But then I heard the aft lock work 2 levels down below. For space is wide and good friends are too few. Steady, Kate, said the kid's low voice, then while the minutes ran. Easy, Kate, my suit's brand new, keep low as ever you can. I'll find the pins, you tell me how, and I'll get this bastard free. Kate's voice then, we listened hard, caught about 1 word in 3. For space is wide and good friends are too few. 10 minutes gone, we heard Kate say, then we heard the kid's hard breath. I got her, shoved the other in, hold on for life and death. Said the kid, my arm's going numb, oh that's it, now there Kate, she's in. Get inside fast, get out of here, he went to static then. For space is wide and good friends are too few. Boy, hang on, we heard Kate say, then we heard Kate Meacham swear. and quiet then, just a steady kiss and the stillness in the air. 10 minutes more, power up, I said, for we heard no sound back there. It was my hand to shove the lever home, and the power surged and flared. For space is wide and good friends are too few. Our speed ebbed down and ebbed again as we turned for that K-class sun. But Kate and the kid went on together on the trip they'd both begun. Oh, half-blind Kate and young Sam Jones made a hell of an engineer. So turn down a glass for such as they, and thank God we're sitting here. For space is wide and good friends are too few. Yes, space is wide and good friends are too few.